Okay, so now what we have to connect in is our screens, which you can see here. We have a lot of screen connections. And now the really interesting thing is here. Here we have the graphics card. As you can see, here is my graphics card. And to this, we'll need to connect all our screens. We can actually connect our screens here to a HDMI. We also have a DVI. And we can connect it there, but then we will bypass our graphics card. And then we'll lose a lot of screen, we'll lose a lot of computing power by having our screens connected up to this one. So don't do that, Don't do that. We need to have our screens connected up to the graphics card itself. Okay, so what connections do we have? Well, we have a VGA connection, and my graphics card doesn't have it. I have an old screen with VGA, which I use as an extra screen. And, well, many motherboards actually have a VGA connection on it. And try to not be tempted and connect it into the motherboard. Connect up the VGA to the graphics card. You can see it doesn't have a connection, but to solve that, I have this beautiful little adapter instead, as you can see here. This is a DVI to VGA connection. Now, VGA is always analog, and DVI can be digital, like this one, or analog, like this one. This is not actually analog, this is mixed. So in this input, you can have both analog and digital, and this you can have only digital, if I remember that correctly. And this one, you can see it has the same kind of connection like this one. It works for analog connections and mixed connections, and outputs a VGA. So what we'll do is connect in the adapter. And in this adapter, we can connect in our VGA screen, and it will now use the graphics card and not bother the motherboard. And be sure to tighten these properly, because VGA is analog, and if they're not connected properly, you will have flickering screen and stuff like that. Now this is a little bit modern. It's my real nice, Nice 144 display. And these often uses DisplayPorts. That's kind of the newish connection, I don't know. And DisplayPort usually is present on your graphic card. We can see we have an HDMI there and a DisplayPort there. So we'll connect it into DisplayPort, just like that. All right, then we have one screen more. I have this one, which is a... It's a DVI again, and it's a digital DVI, which you can see on that. So the digital DVI now needs to go into the this one, of course, and we could connect it up to the motherboard, but then we bypass the graphics card, and we don't want to do that. So just connect up all your screens to your graphics card and not the motherboard. Now I'll need to use a screwdriver to kind of fasten this properly so it doesn't flicker, and that should basically be that. So I believe we have connected up everything. I'll just fasten this, but now you can basically, turn this apparatus on, and we can start using the computer. And well, I'm going to, of course, close up the computer now when everything is connected up.